everyone, I'm Melissa here and welcome to your Melissa Moment. Hello everyone, Melissa here. Welcome to your Melissa Moment and welcome to Miscellaneous Monday. You guys, this whole week, we're going to be talking about our little family vacation to good old Las Vegas, Nevada. We had our vacation. We were gone for 7 days. It was an adventure. It was an adventure to say the least. So I want to tell you all about it. And I want to share with you some of the things that I bought and some of the fun things that we did in Las Vegas. Now, if you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. We go to Vegas, or we try to go to Vegas at least twice a year. Okay, at least twice a year. We're very lucky. We have a condo there, which makes it so much more convenient. You know, we have our own laundry, we have our own full kitchen, everything. So it's really like a second home for us, and we love it there. This time, we actually went down with our neighbors. Our neighbors had never been to Vegas before. And we said, hey, we're going to be there in November. Why don't you tag along? And they were like, okay. So we planned it so that we were going to be there a few days before our neighbors arrived, just because I like to get there ahead of time, you know, do some grocery shopping, make sure we have all the amenities that we need for guests, and kind of, you know, give us a chance to settle in a bit because we have our 8-year-old daughter who is traveling with us. It started off with me having a sinus infection. You guys, I had been sick for weeks and weeks and weeks. And at first I was like, oh, it's a cold. And then I don't know if it was a cold and it turned into a sinus infection. I don't know. Even now, it's been like 6 weeks. I'm still like, my nose is running nonstop. I feel fine, but my nose is running nonstop. I'm still a little congested. I've been on antibiotics. I don't know. So flying with a sinus infection, it's not recommended. And the reason is the pressure in the plane, your head is already pressurized from the sinus infection, and then you add the pressure of the plane. It's painful. It's not fun. So that's how our vacation started. Yay. There's a few places once we hit Vegas that I like to go to. We do rent a car down there. But I like to go to the Dollar Tree. I like to get a lot of our groceries and stuff from the Dollar Tree and like toiletries and things because it's cheap, right? But we didn't get into Las Vegas until fairly late in the evening. I can't even remember what time it was, but by the time we, you know, got off the plane, got our rental car, got to the condo, said hi to our neighbor upstairs, all that kind of stuff, I think it was getting on to be like, I want to say close to 8 o'clock. Now keep in mind, we live in Saskatchewan, but Las Vegas is 2 hours behind us. Behind us? Yes. I think it's behind us. So the time was all kind of screwed up too. So it was like 8 o'clock in Vegas, but it was like 6 o'clock here. No, sorry, I lied. 10 o'clock here. I'll get it right. And we have a 8-year-old daughter who usually is going to bed by 8 o'clock-ish. So it's already getting late. So we were like, you know what? Let's not bother with going to all these places. We'll just hit like the CVS and get things. That was a mistake. It was expensive. Let's just say that. We started off spending more money than we needed to, but that's fine. We got what we needed. That was all good. We got in Tuesday. So we basically just got a few things just so we'd have some stuff for breakfast and stuff the next day. And then we went back to the condo and we went to bed. Woke up the next day on Wednesday, and that's when I did a little bit of shopping. One thing that I love buying, let me grab it, in Las Vegas, because I can't get them here. I took them out of their original boxes for packing purposes. You guys, I've talked about these before. These are individual drink mix. This is specifically the A&W flavor. So you add this into like 16 ounces of water, and it tastes like A&W root beer. Now, I've had gastric bypass surgery, so I cannot drink soda anymore. I can't have anything with carbonation in it, no bubbles whatsoever. And I love root beer. So I was disappointed I couldn't drink it anymore. And then I found these last time we were in Las Vegas. And these, they like, my craving for root beer, these work for me. This solves my craving. I love these. I think you get 6 in a box for $1.25. You guys, seriously. As you can tell, I bought lots. I bought all the boxes they had, which was 11 boxes. So I got 66 of these little sticks. They're so good. I love them so much. So that's the one thing I had to buy from the Dollar Tree. I had to. So we did some, Dollar Tree shopping. I did also do some Burlington shopping. You guys, if you've watched me before, you know how much I love Burlington. And I will be going through everything I purchased from Burlington. Actually, this trip, if you watched my last trip to Vegas, you know I bought a lot of clothes for myself. I bought a lot. This time, more conservative. I did buy some stuff, but not nearly as much as last time. But this trip, my husband and daughter ended up buying a lot of things. So we kind of take turns. So today I'm just going to talk about a few things, some highlights of the trip. And then for the rest of this week, we'll be going through. One day I'll show you everything Matthew bought. One day I'll show you everything Violet bought. And then I'll probably do a try on to show you everything I bought. So this week will be kind of the Vegas week. Wednesday night, we went to a drive-in movie. I'm in Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, where we live. We used to have drive-ins here, and then they shut them all down. Their nearest drive-in is now like 2 hours away, and that's too far. So thankfully, Las Vegas has a drive-in movie theater, and we went and saw the new Paw Patrol movie. I mean, kids movie, right? Like, my daughter liked it. So that was a lot of fun. We try to go to the drive-in movie every time we're in Las Vegas, especially if there's a kids movie. So we did that. When our neighbors got there, they went to see Keith Urban. He was playing there, and they stayed a couple nights at Planet Hollywood. They had a fantastic time. Also, my neighbor, it was her birthday while we were there. So we wanted to do something for her to celebrate. We ended up taking her and her husband to the Tournament of Kings. That is in the Excalibur Hotel. So basically it is, if you've never been, it's like a medieval times. And they serve you dinner and you get a show. So the dinner is just, you don't get to choose. It's all everyone gets the same food. They'll bring it to you. So you got roasted potatoes, corn on the cob, a bun, and a whole Cornish hen. And then for dessert, you got like basically like an apple turnover kind of dessert. My daughter and I, we don't eat meat, so we basically had everything except the Cornish hen. And then they all enjoyed everything. So we took them there. And then the entertainment is knights, like Knights of the Round Table. So there's good versus evil. There's jousting. There's sword play. There's horses. It's awesome. They had like dancers and jesters and Merlin and, you know, the whole thing. It was a lot of fun. We had a great time there. It was very loud though. So like we took our daughter, and our daughter, she doesn't like loud noises very much. I don't know. So it was a little loud for her, but thankfully they did have earplugs, so we were able to get some ear protection for her, which she says really helped, so that was good. But that was a great time. Before we saw the show, it's down where it's the fun dungeon, and it's basically like an arcade game area. You know, kind of like a Chuck E. Cheese if you're from the States, or like a Rutgers if you're from Saskatoon, that kind of thing where they have games you can play. You know, you obviously have to pay for them. But my daughter did that while we were waiting, and where is it? I have it here somewhere. She ended up winning. She played a game. It was like, you know, kind of basically like the ducks, where the ducks are in the water and you pick a duck and it tells you on the bottom what prize you won. So my daughter did that and she won. This is called a medium prize, if you can believe it. But this cute little candy corn guy, is he not adorable? So she won him. She was very happy with him. And then she also got some like tickets that she could cash in. She just got like a couple little plastic bracelets and like a Tootsie Roll or something like that. But we did that before the Tournament of Kings, so she had a good time with that. My husband went to a Raiders football game while we were down there. You're probably asking, why did he just go? Well, in Vegas, we do things together as a family, and then also my husband will go and do some things and I'll go and do some things. We don't always do everything together. The Raiders game also is very expensive, and I'm not a huge football fan, and I don't like crowds. Like, I'm much happier sitting at home watching it on the TV than going to like the actual stadium. That's kind of what my husband prefers, is going to the stadium. So I was like, you know what? You go to the Raiders game. You go have fun. So he went to a Raiders game, had a great time. After the Raiders game, they did end up winning, so that was nice. After the Raiders game, he wanted to do a few things, so he went and got some food, and then he actually went and saw the Michael Jackson 1 show. We actually saw it together like 8 years ago. It was a great show. So he had texted me after the game saying, hey, I think I want to go see this. You know, would you be mad if I see it without you? And I'm like, no, go have fun. I've seen it before. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but go have fun. So he went and saw Michael Jackson's 1. And then he had a great time there. What else did we do? We did so much, you guys. Like, we were gone 7 days, but we did so much. Monday, you know what we did? Let me show you. Let me grab the stuff. We went to the Grand Canyon. That was fun. I had never been to the Grand Canyon before, so that was a lot of fun. Let me find, here it is. So we went to the Grand Canyon with our neighbors and our daughter. It's beautiful, you guys. Like, honestly, it's beautiful. The reason I have this little gift bag is because I bought some stuff from the gift shop. So we went to the Grand Canyon. Never been there before. You do have to pay. So you have general admission you have to pay just to get in. Then they have what's called the Skywalk, if you've ever heard of this. It's basically like a horseshoe walkway, and the whole bottom is like a plexiglass. So like you see right down, like, I don't even know, like 4,000 feet down into the canyon. Like, it's crazy. If you want to do the Skywalk, you have to pay more money. They have different packages available to make it a little cheaper, but it's not much cheaper. They also have a restaurant there if you want to eat there, but it's a little expensive. You can also go zip lining. They also have helicopter tours. I think they also have like whitewater rafting. Like, they have a lot of different things. I think horseback riding as well. There's lots of different things you can do. We chose my daughter, myself, and our neighbor, we didn't want to do the skywalk, so we just got general admission to see the canyon. My husband and our other neighbor, the guys, they wanted to do the skywalk, so they went and did that. If you've never been to the Grand Canyon, it's breathtaking. Like, you don't realize the actual size of it until you're standing there looking at it. It's gorgeous, it's scary, and it's dangerous. There were 2 different points that we went to. The first one was Eagle Point. Eagle Point, they have like a plastic chain that's probably like 4 feet off the ground, and that's all they have to stop you from going over the canyon. Like, if you're not careful, you could fall into the canyon very easily. Many people have died at the Grand Canyon from falling in. You know, you have those people who want the perfect selfie, so they're like leaning over to get the perfect selfie and they lose their footing and they fall in. Or unfortunately, a lot of people take their own life at the Grand Canyon. And accidents, like, you guys, it's really terrifying because the edge is right there. And if you go over the edge, like, you're done. There's no, oh, I'll only fall a few feet. No, it's straight down. It's a straight drop. It's very uneven footing. It's rocky. There's a lot of loose gravel. It's very easy to fall and slip and trip at, like, you guys, it's crazy. That was Eagle Point. Then you go to Guano Point, and there it's even scarier because there's no little plastic chain at all. It's literally open and terrifying. And you can walk down a little ways and there's another little mountain you can kind of climb up. Like, you guys, I'm terrified of heights. So that's why I didn't want to do the skywalk. And my neighbor's also not a big fan of heights. I probably didn't get closer than like 4 feet from the edge because it's straight down. It's terrifying. But it's gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful there. Unfortunately, we were kind of reading out because my husband was curious, how many people die at the Grand Canyon. Unfortunately, it's really high. In June of this year, there was the 33-year-old male that was on the skywalk and he fell over. They deemed it suicide. Like, tragic. And I mean, obviously there's a lot of people at the Grand Canyon at all the time. So all the people that saw it or witnessed it, also very traumatic, right? Absolutely horrible. But it happens. The other leading cause of death at the Grand Canyon is dehydration and heat stroke, because it's the desert, it's dry, it's hot. And unfortunately, my husband, he doesn't do well in heat, and he had a hat on and he had sunblock on and he was feeling fine while we were there. But on the drive home, he got hit with heat stroke really bad, like high fever. He was beet red. He was cold and shivering, and his temperature wouldn't, balance out. And he got really, really sick. And it took him a few days actually to start feeling better, all because he wasn't staying hydrated. He wasn't drinking water. But yeah, the Grand Canyon, it's gorgeous, but you got to be careful there for sure. So while we were there, I did pick up a few things from the gift shop because I'd never been before. I'd like to get a few things. So I got this little gift bag for free because I spent money there. So that's what I got there. I also picked up this Christmas ornament. I don't know if you can tell here. So we went to the Grand Canyon West. I love getting little Christmas ornaments like this. I have a few on my tree from other places we've been. But on this ornament, it looks like a tree there. That's called a Joshua tree. They were everywhere. The Grand Canyon was in Arizona, so we drove from Las Vegas to Arizona. But super pretty, super cute. So I got that. I also picked up a couple magnets. It was buy two, get one free. So I just got the Grand Canyon West magnet. Sorry, there's reflection there. And I also picked up a Tarantula Arizona magnet. I did not see any tarantulas, thank goodness. But we did see a lot of dead cows and horses on the side of the road driving to the Grand Canyon. And they have signs everywhere, like watch for cattle. Apparently their cattle and horses just roam wild there in Arizona. I don't know. But we saw a few like cows, like the bighorn cows, like dead on the side of the road, and one horse, unfortunately. So I don't know if they got hit by vehicles or if just they died of dehydration. I don't know, but crazy. I also got a few other things. I picked this up. My daughter wanted this. So I got this for her. I'm pretty sure she thinks it's a necklace, but it's actually a face mask holder. But I mean, we can attach it together and she can wear it as a necklace. So this is all hand beaded. Really beautiful, like really, really beautiful craftsmanship, honestly. So she got that. And then I also picked up, I also got my daughter this because she thought this was really cute. Again, all hand beaded, super cute. It just needs to be, hang on, there we go. It's this gorgeous little butterfly. Like, you guys, this is all hand beaded. It is so pretty. Absolutely love it. We got that from the Grand Canyon. And then I picked up a few for myself. I had to, you guys, look how cute this is. Look at this little cactus. Is this not the cutest? I haven't decided if I'm going to like use this as keychains on my keys or if I want to like hang it in my car. We saw so many cactuses. And then I got this little guy, this little lizard, because he was so cute too. You guys, like seriously. Like all hand done, absolutely gorgeous. And the last one I got, which I thought was so pretty, was this. Like, I just love it. I think I'm probably going to put this in my car. I haven't decided. But I just thought it was so pretty. So I got that from the Grand Canyon. It was adorable. And it was great. Like, I'm glad we went. I don't think I necessarily need to go again to the Grand Canyon. But I'm glad we went and I actually saw it, because besides just seeing it in pictures, I was never there before. And my daughter got to see it, so that was great. So yeah, we did that. It was wonderful. Other than that, we pretty much just went to a few places we love. Sonic was the very first place once we got to Vegas that we ate. My daughter loves Sonic. I love Sonic. They're so good, you guys. Like, they have everything from French fries, tater tots, onion rings, matzo sticks, hot dogs, corn dogs, burgers, milkshakes. They call them blasters. They're basically like a Dairy Queen Blizzard or McDonald's McFlurry, that kind of thing. Like, they have so many things. They even have breakfast. So many things. I love their strawberry lemonade. So good. So we went there to Sonic. We actually ate Sonic quite a few times. We also went to Raising Cane's. Oh, Raising Cane's is so good, you guys. What's great is they have this one box meal, and it's great because it's enough for all three of us. So you get with it like 3 chicken strips, which my husband eats, and it comes with this incredible cane sauce. It is so good. Then it comes with crinkle cut French fries. I love crinkle cut French fries. Coleslaw, which I love, and Texas toast. And my daughter loves the Texas toast. I do too, let's be honest. It's so good. The Texas toast, it's so good. And a big lemonade again. So good, love it. So we went to Raising Cane's. Krispy Kreme donuts. Okay, can we talk about Krispy Kreme? You guys, I love Krispy Kreme donuts. Like, I feel like you either love it or you hate it. I love Krispy Kreme, so good. While we were there, it was National Donut Day. And every person that went to Krispy Kreme got a dozen free donuts. A dozen for the first 500 customers. You guys, a dozen. Usually here in Saskatoon, if anyone gives away anything for free, which rarely happens, you get one. Like, you would have got one donut here. No. They give you a whole box, a dozen donuts. Yes, please. I was worried because I'm like, oh my gosh, if it's anything like here, back home, they're going to be lined up around the block. And I was like, I better go there before I go to the gym. Yes, I go to the gym when I am on vacation, I know. Because I was worried there'd be a lineup. You guys, there was no one there. There was 2 people ahead of me. And I was going to ask them, like, are you guys giving out free donuts? Because, you know, it's kind of too good to be true, right? The 2 people ahead of me, they literally just gave them each a box. And they walked out. That was it. Like, so then I got to the counter and they handed me a box. And I'm like, yay, I got free dozen donuts. But I felt bad just taking a dozen donuts for free and leaving. So I also bought a water because I was like, you know what? I don't know. It felt wrong just to take a dozen donuts. Like, how often does that happen? You guys, they gave away like 6,000 donuts that day for free. Crazy. But I love Krispy Kreme. So good. Love it. So that was great. We spent some time visiting with our neighbor as well, which was amazing. I did also, where's my bag? I want to share with you. Here it is. We got a few snacks, okay? Now, some of these, I mean, this stuff, you guys have seen all this before. It's fine. But I picked up a couple things, just 2 things I want to share with you from the Dollar Tree. Okay, are you ready? Can we talk about, and if you're Canadian watching this, you're going to understand my excitement when I saw this. You guys, I got bugles. We can't get these in Canada anymore. And I saw this bag on the shelf at the Dollar Tree, and it immediately went into my cart. If you know, you know. Okay? These are so good. Oh my God. I'm kind of kicking myself that I only got 1 bag. I'm kicking myself. I know. I should have bought more. I know. We can't get them here anymore. I don't know why. I might have to ask our neighbor in Vegas to mail me bugles every once in a while. Unbelievable. So we got bugles. Yay. The other thing I want to share with you is my favorite chocolate bar from the States. Now, for the most part, in my opinion, everything is better in Las Vegas. Everything, except for a couple things. Starbucks coffee, for some reason, I don't know why, way better in Canada. I'm not sure why. I don't know what the difference is, but there's a difference. The other thing is chocolate bars, okay? The States, their chocolate bars and their candy situation, not as good as Canada. with one exception. Hershey's Mr. Good Bar. You guys, this is incredible. Now, I don't particularly like Hershey's chocolate. My husband loves Hershey chocolate bars here in Canada, just the plain chocolate. He loves those. They're his favorite. I don't like them. Hershey Kisses, I don't like them. It's something about the chocolate I don't like. But this is different. I don't know why. And it's simple. All it is chocolate candy with peanuts. That's all it is. We ate half of it. I'm going to show you the other half. It's so good, you guys. I can't describe it. This is it. That's all it is. Chocolate and peanuts. That's it. But it's so good. It's just chocolate and peanuts. Oh my God. This is my favorite. I bought 2. We have half left. So good. So, love it. So that was pretty much our vacation. There's a few more things I want to talk to you about. Like I said, my husband got sick on the Grand Canyon. So the end of our trip, on the way home, he was sick. Unfortunately, our one neighbor, she also got sick traveling home. I think when she woke up on travel day, her tummy was a little upset. And then the first flight we were on, she got really sick. And I don't know why. I don't know, because, I mean, my husband had heat stroke, not contagious. I was fine. Her husband was fine. Our daughter was fine. So I'm not sure if she had food poisoning or if she had heat stroke as well and it just hit her a little late, or if she has the flu. I don't know. Felt really bad for her. Like, she was really sick on the plane. Like, I felt really bad. I think she's finally starting to get better. So, you know, hopefully she's good now. But yeah, I mean, it always sucks traveling and you get sick. Speaking of that, our daughter got sick too. That'll be in another video because that's a bit of a longer story. So that's it for right now. Like I said, this week, we're going to be all travel stuff. So if you are interested in hearing about our travel to Las Vegas, make sure you have subscribed and click that notification bell so you get notified every single time we post a new video. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.